In downtown Hillsboro,
This is one of the pillars of the community for children's health.
this pediatric clinic cares for 15,000 children receiving Medicaid.
Kids who wouldn't have access to a doctor without our clinic being open.
A former clinic accountant is accused of embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars between December 2024 and May of last year, forcing the clinic to cut back on services.
She had stolen over $500,000 from our company. And those were funds that were earmarked to take care specifically of children.
You know, a theft of this magnitude from a Medicaid-heavy pediatric clinic is a big deal.
The defendant faced more than a dozen felony charges, but never had an attorney. Now, the case will likely be dismissed, following a February Supreme Court ruling that gives the state 90 days to provide legal counsel in felony cases. If that deadline isn't met, the charges must be dropped.
Essentially, this was an undefensible case that no attorney has picked up. And because no attorney has picked it up, us victims are left out without any justice.
Statewide, nearly 1,500 cases are expected to be dismissed under this ruling. In Washington County, 265 cases, the majority felonies. Here's District Attorney Kevin Barton.
My first and most important message is that this is happening and it's not right. And every victim in one of these cases should be upset. I'm upset alongside them.
His office is now objecting to many of the case dismissals.
They're victims again and again in the sense that they were victims of the original crime, and now they're victims of a system that is failing to work for them.
And it's not just about, you know, sticking it to her, this person who did this terrible thing to us and to our community, but it's about keeping everybody safe.
Okay, so Blair, is this case likely over? Do prosecutors have any other options?
So a dismissal doesn't end the case because the DA can just refile the charges, which he plans to do, but that does take time. So it leaves the Hillsboro Children's Clinic and many other victims left waiting for justice. Back to you.
Blair Best reporting live in Hillsboro this evening. Thank you, Blair.